Let's go.
I know. Just.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah. You guys hear us?
I can't hear them. Can't hear anybody.
All the time.
Hello. Hello?
Now, I just want to make sure you guys hear us all okay?
Hi. I don't have to do the comments in there. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Good.
Awesome.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's our first time doing this, so bear with us.
Okay, good. I got it.
Want to make sure audio is good and everything. So, welcome, guys. Thanks for coming.
Good morning for us here, and
Our mystery location. Maybe not so mystery if you follow us on Instagram. It's got a lot of people here. This is awesome. So, let's see. Let's go to the beginning. What's up, Peter and Yen first? All right. Props. Two Hungry Diners. What's up, guys? Lifetime Travel Mates in the building, of course. The live stream masters. City and Beyond. What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
yeah, eating and sleeping mostly.
Joey D.
Hey, Joe. Hello, Joe. Hello, Queens. Hello, Joe.
Ruben, Queens in the building.
Ruben. Hello, Queens. Hello.
Jordy and Yakung. Yeah, we're not taking shots yet. It's the morning. Maybe later we'll have some wine. We'll see. If you want to have a little morning time, we got our coffee here. We have our lemon and ginger water as well. Balance it out. Furry and Sue, what's up, guys? Cindy E.
Hello,
Yes.
Cindy.
Excited to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for joining.
Robert Stevens, there you are.
Hello.
Tampa. Feed Meme, what's up? Manolito, Argentino. All right.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Oh, Natalie Official, thank you for coming. New York, I love the name.
Welcome, New York. Hey.
Yeah, so we got a good amount of people here. I'm sure more people will be coming in as we go along, but of course you can tell by the background, it's daytime. It's kind of a giveaway where we are. We're actually 12 hours ahead of New York City right now. So we are not in New York City, as you can probably tell. And we're gonna get into all that in a little while. But we have a bunch of questions you guys asked us. That's on Instagram, and feel free.
Yeah, you can ask questions now while, maybe we'll start in 2 minutes. We're starting, but we'll start answering questions in 2 minutes.
We broke our French press for coffee, making tetarik. Ooh. Okay, so you kind of giving it away a little bit about it. We love tetarik also. It's delicious. Yeah, what are you guys eating, drinking wherever you are right now? Let us know. As we love our food and drinks here.
Oh, chasing a flight. Hello, guys. Right there.
Oh, there. Hey, Thomas and Sheena.
And Sheena.
All right. In the building. We got a nice crew here.
Great shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, USA, so many time zones, that's for sure. We got what? Can't even count them all with Alaska and Hawaii. Yeah, it's Knob Creek. Very nice. Ooh, it's already all right. So I see one question already here.
Where is it?
So this is right here. We could take a stab at it. Getting one cuisine from one country, which would it be? Ooh. That's a very tough one.
It's gonna be
Very tough.
Yes, you can.
It's kind of not a country, but
Maybe top 5.
as a cop out, I'm gonna say United States because of New York City and the amazing cuisine there, of course. Queens, especially. I'll just say eat from Queens. That's the thing. But if we wanted to really be challenging, as I know the question's probably entailing, that's really tricky.
Can we say Queens is?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Queens just because you can get country from all over the world.
Say Joe says
Vodka on the rocks with a lemon twist. All right.
Oh, it's 9:50 a.m. here.
Yeah.
I don't. But that's a good one.
Mojo eating her morning half can of tuna. What's up, Mojo?
Eating Indonesian sweet spicy oat nut cracker.
Ooh.
What's for breakfast?
Was it the petty oats, Joe? For breakfast, we haven't had breakfast yet, but we may have some mango,
Bananas,
maybe a little passion fruit.
Passion fruit. We're eating fruits, eggs.
The dirty secret is the earliest we've been up in weeks. We were up very early today.
Okay.
Let's see. We're gonna get to that. 2 hungry diners, that's for sure.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
James Leonard, Manchester, UK. What's up? Wow, it's what time is it out in UK right now? It's got to be middle of the night. Matt's Megabytes, what's up? Yeah, thanks for coming.
Alex Papas, hello.
Manolito, I know saying Queens is cheating. It is. We actually have some questions that were asked about that with the food, so we are going to get into that. Love some music. Drinking water for you, man. Hey, gotta have water, especially right now. We want to stay hydrated and healthy.
Robert Stephens is eating burrito with butternut, squash, red peppers, cheese, cabbage. What is that? Burrito. Ooh.
Alex Papas, watching the Heights. What's up?
Hello, Mr. Buddy.
Que lo que? Cindy, that's right. Queens does have the best food.
Okay, let's see.
Mr. Buddy, hello. Thank you for coming, Mr. Buddy.
How would you rather have COVID? Would you rather have COVID or Arby's? What?
Ooh.
None. None of the above.
In that case, I'm going to Arby's. I definitely don't want COVID. Jeff says, yes, what do you want to eat when you get back to the States?
Oh my gosh.
I know my answer right away. It's pizza.
Tacos.
Yeah, tacos is number 2 for me.
Tacos.
Pizza and tacos.
Pizza and tacos. Tacos number 1, pizza number 2.
If you watch our video, if you know Queens well and follow us on Instagram, there's one taco cart that we love posting about. It's in our videos. Only comes out at night. The late night Al Pastor cart. We are dying for that right now.
But we know that they're not out.
Yeah, they're probably not out right now either. So that's another thing with the street vendors in New York City. We feel terrible.
Pizza.
Yeah. I want pizza too.
Go get your order, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, where are you going to get some pizza from? I know there's some good spots doing delivery and takeout still. I know Louis is still doing it. Philomena's is doing delivery and takeout in Sunnyside. And
a lot.
Yeah, so for you guys, the 2 places we just mentioned, we did feature them in videos as well. Yeah, Matt, it's definitely rough for street food vendors right now for what we're seeing and on the stories. And Joe, yeah, Roosevelt Avenue is a ghost town. Yeah, I saw you posted some pictures the other day.
It's so sad to see Queens being torn apart.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. That Junction Boulevard, that corner we're talking about where they do the late night Al Pastor cart. Now all we're seeing for vendors is masks, gloves, sanitizer. It's sad. It's the sign of the times. But for you guys still in Queens and in New York, one of our favorite carts, Antojitos Doña Fela, the Peruvian cart on 90th and Roosevelt, follow them on Instagram. They are doing food still. They are doing deliveries, and they still have the cart set up too. We've seen pictures. They actually have like the plastic covering it up, and they're doing the takeaway. So I'm actually going to put in the chat, if you don't follow them, for the New Yorkers, they're Antojitos Doña Fela. They are amazing. They actually just donated a bunch of food to Elmer's Hospital, which is our local hospital and is in the front lines right now in New York City. Oh, Jeff, you definitely should try Philomena's. It is amazing. So right now they're doing mostly personal pies. You can check them out on Instagram. I know they're doing squares on certain days, so they don't have the full repertoire, but the personal pies have a large lineup. Joe DeStefano, Philomena's the truth. Absolutely. Bless you. Not leave missing tacos for sure. Yeah. 2 months. Where were you before Not Lee Official? I know you're in Vietnam now. Feed Meme. Yeah, the late night pastor video. Yep.
Watching our Hi, John. Hey, Adriana.
What's up, guys? Thank you for coming. It's great for you guys to say thank you. Yeah, it's a crazy story how we got to this point. We're going to get into that very shortly. Hanging to Hillary. Hi, what's up? Thank you for coming.
Okay, so we're going to answer some questions.
Yeah, we're going to answer some questions first.
These questions are asked in our Instagram.
Our Instagram, first. Yeah. Then we're going to get into, because we really want a large audience to talk about what we're into right now and why we're here, where we're here, all that good stuff. We're going to throw a few questions. We're going to spread out the questions throughout too. So, all right. So it kind of goes hand in hand before about for the one country to eat, but we have pick one dish to eat for the rest of your life. What would it be? For me, I'm going pizza, and I'll tell you why. Not just because pizza is amazing, one of my favorite foods, but it's kind of a cop-out answer too, I'll admit it, is that all the different toppings you could put on pizza. So if you really wanted to get funky with it, you can get an al pastor pizza if you wanted to. There is a spot that does it. What else we have here? Oh, Atlanta, okay. Steve's Vids, Calimera. Athens, yeah, it must be really, really early morning in Athens right now. I hope you have your Fredo already. How about you? What's the one food for the rest of
the one food?
One dish you eat for the rest of your life?
Anything fried. Fried fish. Fresh fried fish. I screenshot questions and where they are.
Yeah, Matt's Megabytes Pho. That's an excellent choice, Matt. I've seen a lot of pizza. Okay, we got this question twice. How did you meet? Wow.
we met in New York City in 2012 through Instagram.
Yeah, we met through Instagram. This is before DMs, folks. This was like us commenting each other's pictures. I commented first, I believe.
Yes, you did.
It actually was just after Hurricane Sandy hit New York City, which is, ironic with the timing now. So the trains were out. So, I was at Elmhurst at the time. You were in Woodside. So for those in Queens, it's not too far of a walk. So I walked from Elmhurst to Woodside. We strolled around and we already planned our next day, what we were going to do. And as we went to the spot, Playground, for those who know, in Queens and New York City, it's a Thai restaurant where you can eat bugs. So we ate grasshoppers on our first real date. So let's see if we got more questions here. Manolito, Argentinian pizza is kind of like that. We've had with jamon serrano. Yeah, we finally tried Argentinian pizza before we left New York, and it was delicious.
It was so good.
We had the fugazeta. We had one that had some jamon, boiled egg. It's at our Argentinian food in New York City video. If you guys haven't seen it, we had a lot of fun making that one. Story Queens in the house. What's up, Danny and Naz?
Hello.
Yeah. Hope you guys are holding it down there. Going pizza like the one I made yesterday, chorizo and pineapple. Yeah. We're not against pineapple on pizza. Some people are very strict. The pizza's good. It's good. The dough's got to be good. That's what we're really into, the dough, the crust. Robert Stevens, pasta. That's a good choice. And you can do a lot with pasta. And a lot of types of pasta, too. You can even make it kind of healthy. Ruben, tacos for life. Yes. Change up the fillings. Tacos was going to be a close second for me, too, because of that very reason.
Tacos, yes.
Especially from Mexico with those fresh tortillas. We got David Carrasquillo. Okay, best burger in New York City. Okay. I know my answer. I'm going with Peter Luger, the lunchtime only burger. Peter Luger did catch a lot of flack several months ago in a New York Times review. I don't totally agree with it, but I've heard mixed things from people. I think that burger is phenomenal. But a sleeper is Joe Jr. in Union Square. It's a little old school diner. You can get a whole platter, like an old school New York diner. That burger is amazing. You can even ask for it medium rare. Don't freak out. Get that medium rare burger there. It's delicious.
That's mine.
It's like $7 or $8 with fries. Like, you really can't beat it.
It's my pick.
Let's see. Kamal's been making lots of pizza, delicious. If you guys are making pizza at home, there's something we really recommend buying and investing in if you really want to get into pizza. That's a baking steel you could put in your oven, because the heat in the oven, it doesn't get to the highest level, and that baking steel really adds a lot of heat. It makes that bottom crisp. It's thick, it's heavy, it's about $100 or so. So it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. It's not just for pizza. You can make breads, you can make the crispy bottom of the bread, a lot of things. So it's very versatile. Shout out to our good friend Sirhan. You've seen him in our Detroit style pizza video. He makes amazing pizza in the city. If you follow him on Instagram, actually, he's making a lot of stuff at home right now too. So he recommended that. I actually got that for my mom and stepdad. They love it.
Then every time we go to our parents' house, we just make pizza. Hello to my nieces.
Hi guys.
Twins.
The twins.
Kayla
Thank you for
and
coming.
Kenzie.
Of course, David. Absolutely.
Peter Luger burger, no cheese, no bacon. Joe.
Yeah, Joe. No, we totally agree there. The quality of that beef is just very high. You got that dry aged beef. If you go to Peter Luger's, you know that the quality of the meat is excellent. So that's what you want to do with that burger. It's a really good deal too. So obviously we mentioned the Joe Jr. burger is cheap. The Peter Luger burger, I believe, is $15 or $16, which for the quality is excellent. You're gonna get burgers that are $25 that aren't as good as that. Some of these really fancy high-end burgers. We splurged once. We went to Minetta Tavern. We got that $30 burger. It wasn't that great, to be honest. We were kind of disappointed with it. So for half the price, you can go to Peter Luger, splurge, you can get that. It's excellent. Manolito, best halal in New York City. Sammy's, yeah. We had our best halal in New York City video with Tal traveling Clat. I don't know if you hear Tal, but that we had a lot of fun making that video. Sammy's our favorite. We're obsessed. John, not sure if anyone asked what do you miss most about New York. We're going to answer that as we get to why we're not New York and where we are and all that good stuff. David, do you guys have merch? Not yet, but it's in the works. Stay tuned. We will announce that whenever we do put that out. Yeah, we just picked up our little whiteboard here. Foodie A1C, what's up, guy? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming.
Kumusta?
All right, guys. So without further ado, we're going to get into the situation here. So we are in
Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Yes.
We got here March
10th, we arrived. So that was right before they put a lockdown in here. So they locked down, I believe it was March 18th. So we did enjoy our first week here. And the good thing about this is that we didn't really have much planned. So what we did, we booked the whole month in Kuala Lumpur to start off with. And, from there, we were going to plan where else we would go. So we are traveling long-term, for those who may have guessed. Ta, send you love for the Philippines. Miss you, fam. We miss you too, Ta. Thank you for coming. Ta. Thanks for the super chat. We appreciate it. For the pesos, we hope to come out to Philippines.
We hope to come back home, but home
the situation's crazy right
now.
So
close yet so far.
But we're all in this together, guys. That's for sure.
Yes.
So we are in KL right now. We actually did plan to be here for the whole month when we began here, so that didn't really change our plans. It changed our plans of going out, filming, doing things. So we actually have been filming some food delivery videos. So we are very lucky that the food delivery here is pretty awesome. Grab Food, Food Panda. So we are able to do that. And there's amazing options. So we are in a pretty good place here. And Malaysia is taking COVID very seriously. So the lockdown here is very strict. So there are a lot of police patrols in the street as far as roadblocks. So right outside the building we're staying, actually, there's a police checkpoint. And,
soldiers.
Yeah, soldiers.
Not even just cops.
So Malaysia had a lot of cases in the beginning of COVID. And I remember before we left, friends and family were telling we were doing this. They're like, you sure you guys want to go? Asia was the hot spot at the time. Yes. Asia was a hot spot at the time. That was before New York really got crazy. We left. I think New York only had a couple cases. I think it was the guy in Westchester who was one of the first. And it was a woman, I believe, who came back from Iran who had COVID. And we did not imagine New York City being what it is now. We feel terrible. You know, our hearts are out to everybody in New York right now. All the first responders, thank you. Delivery, the food spot's still open. We've seen so many great cases on Instagram. We've really been trying to post that. You know, a few that come to mind. King Souvlaki, our favorite Greek food truck in New York City, has been donating like crazy ever since COVID started. We mentioned them before. Antojitos Doña Fela, the Peruvian cart, they just donated. A bunch of our favorite Indonesian. So the New York Indonesian Food Bazaar, Fefe, she donated to Elmer's Hospital. Rebecca, aka Mamika, etc. You saw her in our last Indonesian food in New York City video. You saw both actually. The 2 New York Indonesian food bazaars that we highlighted, they've been donating. So Street Vendor Project, check them out as well. They are fundraising for vendors who obviously not getting stimulus checks. Businesses dropped unless they're doing delivery or takeout. So they've been great. They're really supporting the vulnerable vendors. Bless you. In New York City right now. Let's check the comments. So I'll be here for a long time, so things will swing over whenever. Yeah, we originally planned to go to Philippines after Malaysia. We had planned to go to other parts of Malaysia as well after KL, but fortunately, we're very flexible with our travel plans. We did not book anything else beyond. We're going a month at a time here, so that's going to lead us to one of our questions. Snack with Sue on Instagram is one of our good followers there. How are you staying in Malaysia indefinitely? Airbnb, ? Visa, ? Curious about logistics. So thanks, John. Appreciate it. Is that an avocado or is that a pear lifting weights? I would like to hope it's an avocado. And,
no, it's a pear because the avocado don't have this thing.
Yep. Yeah, that shape is kind of how we're going to be turning out at this rate. Because, you know, the way we keep in shape in New York City, especially, and while we travel, is a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Robert Stevens, bless you. Thank you. Bless you, too. Yeah, it's looking like a pear there.
Okay. How are we staying in Malaysia?
Okay, so the good thing about Malaysia, and we're really glad we picked it first, there's a 90-day visa on arrival. So that is very helpful. And so we're going to be here for a good while. But the thing is, they call it the MCO, the Movement Control Order. We've read some things. It's not all that clear about the visa, but we have seen that during MCO, if your visa expires, which it won't for us, we're here till June on the visa. That after MCO is over, you can go to the immigration office to extend it. That's what we've heard. We're going to still keep our eyes open on that. And Airbnb, yes, we're staying monthly in Airbnb. So we get a big discount by staying in a month. So you guys who are long-term travelers, I think you know that as well. That is really the way to go.
We love Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnb is great because especially this one. We were actually in an Airbnb before and moved to this one. This one's great. We have a big kitchen. We're going to get into that too. The kitchen we're actually using. It's a nice place here. We're grateful to be in this spot. It's bright. It's got space. So even though we're on lockdown, it is good. And we're 5 minutes away from a grocery store. And they're taking it seriously here. You know, they have signs posted, wear a mask. So everyone's wearing masks pretty much.
When we got here the first week, let's say 80% of people only wearing masks. Now, everyone you meet on the road, they're driving on their cars by themselves, they're wearing masks. So it's like 100%. You cannot go outside without wearing a mask. And of course, social distancing, it's like 6 feet apart.
Yeah. Manolito, what do you do for a living? So before we left New York, I worked in finance. I did data entry. And
I'm a nurse.
And that kind of segues into Robert Stevens. Did you quit your job in New York? Yes, we did. So what we did, if you guys have followed us for a while, and if you've seen some of our videos, we've mentioned it too, that we did food tours in New York City. So we did food tours for a while and Airbnb experiences, and we used that money as like savings to fund our travel. So this was something, it leads to another question of ours too. Let's see. I want to get to that specific question. Okay, so it's a question from our good friend Troy in New York, well, actually New Jersey. If you're watching, what's up, Troy? We hope you're doing well.
This is just the highlights.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So how did you both come to the decision to relocate to another part of the world? So
ever since the first country we've been to together,
which was Panama.
Mm-hmm. We got back to New York and we decided we really want to travel for a long time.
Yep. it was never enough. You know, the max we could ever travel was 2 weeks at a time with our vacation time at work. And you know, we started to watch a lot of YouTube, you know, full-time travelers, and we saw this is a possibility. Maybe we can do this. So
it's been a long time coming.
coming.
The question was, when are we going to execute it? The action. It was a goal, but the action was there, but when? The question was when. Until now.
Yeah, so we saved a lot of money from doing the food tours and Airbnb. That was a way for us to have basically a fund for us to travel with. And, you know, for the longer term for revenue, we have a couple options here. You know, teaching English online, that's something I'm planning to do. There's other little side gigs to do. And of course, YouTube, I mean, fellow creators, you know, the revenue right now is plummeting. But we are using some revenue we accrued before from earlier. So we have a little cushion there. But we are planning to make this sustainable.
Matt's Megabytes, thank you.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt. Off to bed. Keep it up. Love you guys. Stay safe. Love you too, Matt. Stay safe.
Good night.
Stay safe in Toronto. Keep eating the good food and supporting. Angel Tapia, do you like to cook as much as y'all eat? Y'all eat great. Hope you're having fun. All right. Well, that's actually going to lead us into a few questions we got. Let's see. We've gotten that question a couple of times. Okay, so from Instagram, lifeofbree_9. Have you all been cooking much since being in quarantine? And then Ruben, I know you were in the chat before. Has quarantine life brought you into the kitchen more, or are takeout delivery options still viable? So we mentioned we are getting a lot of takeout and delivery. We're actually have a little system now. We do that during the day because that's when we're getting most of the vendors and restaurants are delivering more during the day. The later you go, a lot of them will close. So that's another thing too. Everything here is closing at 8 o'clock. So it's whether it's stores, restaurants, everything stops 8 o'clock through the MCO here. So that's why we're planning. We eat lunch delivery, and then we've been cooking tonight. So to answer a lot of questions, yes, we are cooking. New York City, we did not cook at all. We only really used our stove to make Greek coffee with the briki. So shout out to the Greeks out there. And if you saw our Greek coffee video, you know what that is. But yeah, we've actually been cooking, and it's actually been fun. We've been enjoying it. So we made some good dishes. You made some of the best dishes. Jumi's been she has the edge as far as great dishes made. Tell us.
I made ginger chicken.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Adobong
pusit or squid adobo. What else?
Oh, the kale coconut milk.
Oh, the kale and coconut milk.
That was incredible. Santos Chronicles, what's up? Thank you for coming.
Hello.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. You did not have to do that. Thank you. We appreciate it. That is going to go to some food, whether it's delivery or some cooking supplies. We got here.
Night, Matt.
Right, never enough solution, quit. Hey, Lifetime Travel Mates, you know that very well. So you guys watch Lifetime Travel Mates. They've been traveling long-term for quite a while. Definitely one of our inspirations. Peter and Yen as well. They left their jobs to travel. I mean, now I know everything is tough. I know they went back to New Zealand. Lifetime Travel Mates hold it down in Goa. It's a very tough time for long-term travelers right now. So I think a really big thing is being flexible.
Yeah.
And, it's actually a good thing. There's actually going to segue into another thing about, some people have asked why we chose Malaysia. So Malaysia, we actually ended up here 3 years ago completely by accident. We're not going to get into the whole story. We booked a last-minute trip to Malaysia in 2017. We only spent a week here because of the crazy situation. That's something we're going to say. We're going to tell that story in another video of ours because it's a really crazy one, and I don't think telling it here will do it justice. But we fell in love with Malaysia right away. So we went to Penang, we went to Langkawi, and we went to KL, but very briefly. So we were here for like a day and change. We actually stayed in the same complex that we're in now. So we loved it here, and we decided that we wanted to come back here when we started long-term traveling. We definitely chose Asia first, Southeast Asia, because there's so much here. And, of course, we've been here many times when you grew up in Southeast Asia. And first time we came to Southeast Asia together, for my first time, I fell in love with it. The region is incredible. You see why a lot of long-term travelers come here. It's affordable. The food's amazing. Great people, great sites. Like, especially coming from New York City, coming from America, you feel like you're in a whole other place.
New world.
Yeah, that's for sure. this is definitely what else we got. Oh, Sydney, what's up, Sydney? Thanks for coming. Shout out to Vegas.
That's right, Ruben.
It's good to almost as amazing it was. What else we made? We experimented with some coconut milk curries too. So a little recipe. We bought some really nice spices out here in the grocery stores. So we put some coconut milk, got these really good spice blends. So it was a little more watery than I would have wanted. It's the first time cooking with coconut milk, so I'm gonna adjust that next time. But even with as much coconut milk as we eat in the foods and the deliveries, it's kind of fun to try our hands at making it too. We made some great baked chicken with turmeric, olive oil marinated overnight, garlic, and with cumin seeds. Of course, if you know us, we're obsessed with cumin. That turned out great in the oven. We have a great oven here too. Let's see.
The raw twins, sis. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you. So what's a typical food delivery cost compared to New York City? We easily spend $25, $35 per delivery. Oh, here it's very cheap.
It's very inexpensive.
A splurge for us would be like $15 US.
Yeah.
But generally, we're spending maybe $8 on a delivery meal, or $10 if we really want a lot of food, maybe if it's a big batch. Rob, how's the squeeze ham out there? That's an inside joke. My buddy Rob from New York City, grew up and went to high school together. It's one of my best friends right there. Right, flexibility is key, definitely. With especially traveling, flexibility is great because you can adapt to the situations, and that's how we're gonna roll with it here. We're gonna roll with the punches as much as we can.
Good thing we didn't book anything yet. Woo!
Yep. Have you found a good Romley burger yet, Dan and Naz? We had one that was right downstairs from where we were staying before. It was solid.
Unfortunately, MCO was ordered, and
after that
we
week.
weren't able to go outside anymore and explore.
So we're gonna look for some Romley burger delivery options potentially. I know Puri and Sue, they're from KL. So guys, Puri and Sue, you're gonna see them in the chat. They're Kuala Lumpur locals. We met up with them our first week here, one of our first days, and we had an amazing time with them. We had some delicious food, and they asked a question about that. We're gonna get into that. So they are KL locals. Check out their channel. They make some incredible food videos, and they have some good videos about life in KL right now. So
which giving us
shout out to them too. They've been giving us a lot of tips. You know, we're staying here right now as locals. They've been very helpful. Awesome couple. Please check them out. They actually just put out a video about food delivery that's outside of the apps, and they got a Romley burger delivered. So we may have to do the same.
Okay, let's see.
Turmeric chicken sounds delicious too, Peter. And yes, it was. Turmeric is amazing spice. Oh, so it's like out here, was it ayam goreng berempa? So like the fried chicken with the spices. Oh, it's been one of our favorite things to eat. So that's gonna segue. So we got a question from Foodie Mama PH. She has an awesome YouTube channel. She sent us this question on Instagram. Why KL? So we got into why Malaysia, that we loved it, we wanted to come back here. So why KL is because we only spent about a day and change here our first time, and we know the options here are endless with the food. And B, because we can stay here for a long time for a reasonable price. So the Airbnb for the month is very reasonable here. So that is a good reason. There's a lot of options.
And it's a major city in Southeast Asia, so
it's a good transfer point, whether if we wanted to fly somewhere else or our original plans, we were going to go other parts of Malaysia. We wanted to go to Malacca. We wanted to go to Ipoh. Penang, of course.
Again.
We would like to go to Borneo, Sarawak, Kuching especially. So we're going to see what the year has in store for us. It's a bummer with everything going on. It's bad. But we're all in this together, the whole world. That's the thing. So we in the beginning, down and out about it, but we have to just roll with the punches and deal with it. There's nothing we can really do about it.
Yeah.
Hungry Black Vic, what's up, guys? What's up, Vic? Thanks for coming.
Is it hard? This is from Joe. Is it hard to get out and shop for ingredients? So we are a 5-minute walk from our supermarket.
Yeah, so that supermarket's pretty solid. The only thing we've been going lately, they've been out of lime leaves and lemongrass. I went yesterday and they were completely out. So we have not been able to get that. So
I don't know what's happening with lemongrass.
I guess people are just stocking up on it. So it's a pretty solid supermarket. They have a good amount of natural ingredients. So we actually bought some Greek olive oil from Crete. which is amazing. It's not cheap, but I guess it's comparable. Some things, the imported stuff's comparable in New York City.
So the complex that we are in, it's more of like foreigners.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Staying
foreigners
here.
staying here.
So
It's a very popular one. So if you guys have ever seen on Instagram, there's like this infinity
Right.
pool in Kuala Lumpur.
unfortunately, we can't go in there.
Yeah, we can't go there.
Every amenities, they're closed.
What's nice too is that in our complex downstairs, there are two kind of convenience stores, so we could pick up little snacks and so forth. So we are pretty lucky with that. 15 each. Feed Maymay? No, 15 for both of
Both.
us. Yeah.
15 each was a life in New York.
Yeah,
for
15
more.
each. Life in New York. That was a cheap meal. Like that was more affordable if we're, in which in New York where we live in Queens, that was very possible.
Is the pizza smart by booking too far in advance, but figure out is important. Yes, true.
Peter, yeah, I know you guys had some crazy issues. I hope you guys got back enough refunds for what you planned out. I mean, we hope to meet up with Peter and Yan. That was part of the plan. We were supposed to have Puri and Sue in KL. Peter and Yan were supposed to be here while we were in KL. We were even possibly going to meet up with them in Malacca and other places, but life happened, COVID happened, and it is what it is. Robert Stevens, is pizza different in KL? We have not tried it yet. I don't know if we will. If we had a baking steel, I would actually try my hand at making some.
Yeah, because you have.
Who knows? Maybe we'll make a sourdough starter at some point. I don't know.
We don't even know where to get ingredients.
Good flour and all that. I don't know.
Yeast.
It's tricky. Plus, Malaysia has good internet. Lifetime travel mates. Yes, it does.
It does.
And another reason too, the healthcare here is very good. So we have travel health insurance that we have, but it
it's
only
not
cover
covering-
emergencies and it doesn't cover COVID, sadly.
Yeah. So
That's for anybody. It's Safety Wing, if you guys have heard of it, and I'm sure some of you guys use it. But we have read that if we need to go to the doctor, it is very reasonable out of pocket here. So that's another reason why we started here too. And Malaysia also, they've handled COVID very well. So they had a good amount of cases in the beginning. There was a spike. There was a cluster. At one point, that's when they actually put in the MCO. So after that, everything has really gone down. I believe it was only about 70 cases yesterday. But who knows? There's always different waves. But they've been handling it very well. People seem to be taking it seriously. People are staying home. So it is a good thing. Who else we got? Sabretooth Dog Eastwood. I'm in Queens. You left. Where in Queens are you, Sabretooth? We miss it. New York is such a small world. Definitely. It's even smaller with technology.
Ruben,
Ruben, the real question is there enough toilet paper? Yes, there is. People here don't freak out with that. You also have the hose.
bidet.
Kind of like the bidet. So, but we bought toilet paper yesterday. Actually, we have it too.
Yeah, well, we have gazillions of toilet paper.
Christos Anesti. Christos Anesti. Yeah, Greek Easter's coming up. Sabretooth Doggies. So that's right. Hopefully you get the roast lamb, the kokoretsi. Yes, yeah. Jumi had her first Greek Easter experience. I took her to a Greek Easter celebration several years ago. The kokoretsi is the best. As much as we love the whole roast lamb, I think we're more into the kokoretsi, the kidneys, and all that good stuff. Hungry Life on a Final Life that can still be awake. Yeah, we try to work it as best we can. I know our followers in Europe and Turkey area, it's tricky. Really want to try to make it as best as possible, but I can always watch the replay as well.
The Hungry Black Panda Tiger Sugar came out with brown sugar.
Oh, they did too. Oh, we tried the brown sugar boba ice cream bar from, I forgot the company, the really popular ones all over Instagram. We tried it. Pretty good.
But
it was expensive because they were hiking up the prices because everyone kept buying it out of the Asian supermarkets.
It was the most expensive.
The only thing I don't like about it though is the taste of the wood on the stick. It kind of
yeah,
gives it a weird taste. I don't know. Maybe if you use something else, but the tiger sugar one, I'd have to try that. You mentioned you might have fruits for breakfast earlier. Are there any local fruits specific to KL, Malaysia ingredients for Ruben? Yeah, there are some special fruits here. We haven't really tried some unique ones yet, but the mango here is incredible. They actually, at the supermarket where we are nearby, they get it from Thailand. And Thailand has phenomenal mangoes. Let's see. Oh, Bayside. Sabres, yeah. Bayside, where do you like to eat in Bayside? We have a couple spots you like out there. I know there's Avli, the Greek taverna, and then you have VI Pizza. They have the really good square slice there, upside down. No tabo action.
Where is it?
Carl Santos.
No tabo action.
Same too. Thank you so much. Love our show. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I can't find tabo here, but I just today.
Ruben, you never go wrong with Galata Burico. That's right. Galata Burico is life. If you guys have not tried it, it is phenomenal. We love it. James Letter, love your Momo tour of Queens. Going to follow in your footsteps when this bandits it over. Thank you so much. Definitely great spots. But a word of advice, Nepali Banchagar, the spot with the Joe Momo, they actually moved around the corner. So they're not in that spot that we showed in the video. We actually edited our description to put the new address in, but it's around.
Is Joe still here? I don't know if Joe's still here.
Yeah, if you saw Joe DeStefano was in the chat earlier, he does.
He is the OG.
He's the OG of Queens, food writer. He's an inspiration of ours, good friend of ours as well. He's a great food writer in Queens, and he also does food tours. So
when this is over, please
check him out. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's been doing it for a long time. He was even on Andrew Zimmer. He took Anthony Bourdain around. He even had they believe an article at Aquafina way back before she got popular. So he had an article about Action Bronson. He met Action Bronson. Like Joe's kind of ahead of the curve with this stuff too. So check him out. Lifetime Travel Mates. We tried mangosteen for the first time in Malaysia. It might be one of the best fruits. Yes, we love mangosteen. Phenomenal. It's actually the first fruit I bought here.
You love it more than I do.
That's the fruit when we first went to Southeast Asia together, Thailand, back in 2015. I remember having that. It was June, so it was in season. So good. So that's the first fruit I actually bought here. And we had it in Philippines too. We were in Davao 2 years ago. Had it there. Manolito, when you return to NYC, the Airbnb experience returns to? Yes. So that is something we don't know. We're going to go back to New York City yet. That's a question that we've received as well. Trying to see. I know we got that question for when are we coming back to New York City. We don't know yet. We had planned originally to come back Thanksgiving to see family. We probably will stick with that plan depending on the situation. It all depends on the situation. But we would love to come back and do experiences as well. We can always restart it. And Airbnb has actually canceled all experiences through April 30th. So nobody can do Airbnb experiences right now, which we're not surprised. And I bet you that's going to continue too. That might be even longer. Yeah. So we feel for all the tour guides as well, Joe. We feel for you with that. That's rough. We feel for the vendors, Angel Tapia, y'all got to go live more often, guys. We'll definitely watch. Can we see about? Thank you so much. We may go live from time to time. We're gonna see how things are. If you guys are interested in more live streams, maybe we could do some with themes to it. New vlogs. Yeah, we're gonna have our food delivery vlogs, and we actually have another thing to tell you guys in a little bit. Stay tuned. T Nguyen, where are you? We are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. See, the durian there is nice. Yeah, we would love to have some durian. We don't want to bring it to our apartment though. I don't want it to have that lingering smell.
I didn't find durian in the supermarket.
I don't think they sell it in the supermarket.
Maybe in public markets.
Yeah.
Wet markets.
We're definitely gonna have some durian. I think it's pretty good. I know the first time that smell was a little funky to me, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think that smell is bad at all. It smells like roses compared to something else, stinky tofu.
Live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Joe, have we eaten mangosteens in the States? We have not. We've seen the price is what, like $8, $9 a pound?
Oh, no.
And it looks kind of brown. We don't want to eat it in the U.S. at that price because we know how much cheaper here it is and fresher. Vic, are you begging you guys to load with kale food videos? We will, depending on the food delivery. We have some stuff we filmed. We're trying to make some really unique kind of styles of videos with the delivery. So we're still planning those out.
Good night, John and Adriana.
Good night, John and Adriana. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're gonna be loaded if you have food videos.
Peter and Dan, what's the other thing you're gonna tell us? Keeping the suspense. Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh yeah. No.
What is it?
The other.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you in just a second. See, Tina, when you can eat at the stall, you should
know.
only have the king dinner. We will. We definitely want.
Oh no, yeah, I don't have tiger box yet. I never tried to again.
See, where are you staying at in KL? We stayed near Chinatown before. We were in Bukit Bintang before, but now we are a little further up. We're more not far from KLCC. I don't know what this neighborhood specifically is called, but it's very central. You know, our first week here, we really hit the food hard. Except for the first couple of days, we had the jet lag, but we really, especially when we knew the MCO was coming, there was like, they gave like a day or two lead time. We really binged out those last few days and supported spots that we knew we wouldn't be able to get delivery for. All right, what's the news? Okay, so you know, as we mentioned, we're traveling long term. We actually have another YouTube channel that we have created specifically for this journey. So Food and Footprints channel, that's going to mostly stick to the food. You know, that's what you guys know us for, and that's what we want to stick to. So we have another channel. We're going to put the name of it in the chat now. If you want to easily find it, it is going to be. I
don't think you can find it.
No, you can. Oh yeah, but you can see it and subscribe to it. If you click on our channel and you go to the channels tab, you know, where you can usually, when you click somebody's channel, you can see other channels featured. We featured it. So we might have put a video up already. We might have scheduled it. We're not sure yet.
Oh, we did.
I think we did. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
We posted.
Yeah.
Video there already.
So subscribe to that channel too, guys, if you like. That's going to be more where we're going to document the journey.
Random behind the scenes shots.
That can be more like vlog style, like, you know, not necessarily guide like, but who knows? We're going to see how that channel will evolve. You know, I think you said you wanted that to be more of like a creative.
Yeah, outlet. My creative outlet.
Yeah.
We saw it.
Yeah, we wanted to do it that way because we thought of, you know, mixing in the videos on this. Tina, when I felt like KL was like California. Yeah, KL, it's funny that you say that. In a way, it kind of does. It actually kind of reminds me of Miami a little bit too. It's like, I remember we went to like PJ, Petaling Jaya neighborhood. It kind of reminded us of like a Miami suburb a little bit, or like LA suburb. It is pretty spread out.
Yeah.
We love it here. I think Malaysia in general is just an amazing country. I think it's really an underrated gem as far as Southeast Asia. You know, we've been to most of Southeast Asia. Except for Indonesia, Laos.
When we were here the first time, even for just a day, we were like, I think we're gonna, if only we can buy some stuff, property here. We can live here.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Let's see, we got
Wait as well.
Another channel. Wow, yeah, another channel.
Yes.
Exciting. Going there. Thank you. Yeah. Sitting Beyond, we saw it. Thanks, guys. Santos, Sequoia Traveling Long Term, second channel. Thank you.
Lifetime, we just cat scribe. Like they have a right way.
Oh, so if you guys know Lifestyle Travel Mates, they're an awesome channel. Check them out. They do these things in their videos where they have a lot of animals in their videos. They're animal lovers, and they put little subscribe speech bubbles and sound effects on the animals, which is hilarious. So that's what the cat scribe is.
Like they have highways and don't feel like Southeast Asia. Yeah. Ooh, what happened?
Mamuchos, what it do, guys? Thank you for coming. I know it's really early in Istanbul right now. It's what, 5:30 in the morning?
Thanks for waking up so early, Lyles and Maria. Or I don't know, Maria and Lyles.
Sorry we were late. Don't worry about it, guys. Thank you for coming. I know it was a stretch to get here. Manolito, look forward to new content. This channel has improved a lot. Not the first for bad by any means. Thank you so much, Manolito. We really appreciate that. We're really trying to always work on making the channel really good. We really try to make unique ideas with the videos too. You know, with the New York City, we're really trying to make content that people aren't really making. You know, like places that we like to go to, especially Queens. You know, we love Queens. I'm a Queens native. You can see the shirt, born in Queens.
Supporting local stalls.
It's a way for us. You know, most of these places, there's a few we try for the first time. Most of them are, you know, go-tos that we love. We go to often. And we want to support them and show them. And for people, when they come to New York, whether they're locals, visitors, come check them out. You know, when you come visit as a tourist, you know, check out the tourist spots, but come to Queens, go outside, you know. We always want to support the vendors. You know, they mean a lot to the city, and they really are what make the city special. Team, I love KL. It's like Singapore, but cheaper with the food. We totally agree. So we went to Singapore briefly on that trip when we came to Malaysia the first time. Singapore was cool. It's expensive, but yeah, the value here in Malaysia is really incredible.
Mhm.
I think it really has a great balance. The only thing that's really expensive here is alcohol. So we buy our wine and we enjoy wine. Wine is like similarly priced to New York, which is pretty crazy. So we can't buy as much as we like.
Because it's not.
But you know what? We're willing to live with that for everything else. It's just a small setback.
Just 5:30 in the morning.
Yes, ideas for our next upgrade.
You don't have one eye open. You got to eat that. Okay.
Our mural AMG. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming. Where are you? Watching us from? Yeah. The Hokkien noodles, Teen Win. Yes. So one of our favorite dishes. Okay, so that's one of our questions we got from Puri and Sue also, which is funny because some of the foods are going to be what we mentioned that we have with them. So what are the best foods you guys have eaten since coming to Malaysia? There's a lot. This nasi lemak that we had our first time we visited here. It's a very famous place. It's called Village Park.
Of course.
Some of the best fried chicken we've ever had. That's coming soon to a video for sure.
The nasi kerabu.
Nasi kerabu?
Kerabu.
Oh, nasi kerabu has been amazing too. So we've gotten that a few times. Once in a restaurant, we got a few times for delivery. That's a dish from Kelantan, I believe, in the northeast side of Peninsular Malaysia. So it's rice that's made with butterfly pea flour. So it gets that blue color with like coconut,
Shredded
all these spices.
coconut. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Another one of our favorites, of course, was it the roti banjir that Puri and Sue put us onto? It's kind of like a roti canai that's covered in curries with 2 soft-boiled eggs. Oh my God. That they made a whole video about it actually. It's Mansion Tea Stall. Very popular too. You can see a lot of videos in KL. A lot of people went there. It's really affordable and really delicious. We're missing that right now. It's one of the best things. And Hokkien noodles, I heard we saw that. Yes, we had Hokkien mee, charcoal fired Hokkien mee. Yeah, we keep shouting out Puri and Sue. That's they're the ones we went to. We met them in PJ, the little suburb of Kuala Lumpur, to their favorite spot for Hokkien mee. They actually made a video about it as well. It's charcoal fired, so that was incredible. Best Hokkien mee we've ever had. Had lots of crispy lard on it. Delicious. Another one of the best things we ate. Where else? Oh, there's no video. When is this scheduled for? Oh, we have to check on that. We thought we scheduled it for during this live stream, but we may have changed that. I'm gonna take a look at that. Tina Wynn, it's so funny. I'm from Elmhurst and spent the year in Asia and just got back to the States. That's funny. So we kind of traded places here. That's awesome. You're from Elmhurst. Elmhurst is a special place. We love it. Love Queens. We'll be giving tours while traveling long term. Robert Stevens, probably not. We feel that's more for locals. We wouldn't feel comfortable necessarily doing that.
But when we're back in New York, we would do.
Yeah. New York, we're definitely going to be doing tours again when we get back there. Even if we're just coming back and forth, we'd love to just do a bunch of tours while we're there because we enjoy it. We love showing people around, and it's great for us too. Let's see. So as far as tours while traveling, we are going to be doing tours through videos of places we like to eat here. So I guess that is one way. All right, Malaysia, pretty hard to get your beer fix, that's for sure. Speaking of beer, I believe we got a question about beer from you guys too. Let's see. Any favorite beers, Lifetime Travel Mates? I'm a big fan of IPAs. I'm a big fan of Brooklyn Brewery too. That's one of my first favorite breweries in New York City. I really like a lot of local stuff. So Brooklyn Lager, not an IPA, but that one's great. We love Finback Brewery in Queens. They make an excellent IPA. Oh, Chasing a Plate. Thank you guys. Roti Born. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
Chasing a Plate.
They're
also food and travel vloggers.
They're inspirations for us as well. We met up with them when they came to New York City, which is a really special time. On their channel, actually, you can see 2 of our favorite spots that we've highlighted. Those are spots they immediately wanted to go. So check out that video too. That video is blowing up too, guys.
They've been making home cooked videos.
Yeah. They've been doing an incredible job with the home cooking based on their travels. So I know there's been a few. The butter chicken, The grilled pork from Athens. Amazing stuff. Let's see what we got. 200. Treasure Hunt Foodies. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. No problem. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for joining, watching.
I know you guys are probably cooking well. I mean, you guys are out. Was it Louisiana, I believe? Santos, great to know. Yeah, no, this is a great community here of channels coming through. It's up before the film in our kitchen, 200 minutes. Yeah, you guys have been cooking some good stuff. The funny thing, we have all the ingredients to make that dish you put in with the Indomie and the corned beef. We might do that. We might do that sometime soon. The eggs, we have all those ingredients, so it's only a matter of time. Ruben, I just love how you two light up, speaking up as something I'm passionate about. Thank you so much, Ruben. I mean, Ruben, if you guys, Ruben here, he's a Queens local. He's a friend of ours too. Awesome guy. He supports, connects. He's like he's a big connector in Queens. Great guy. First I watch you eat nasi kerabu. Yeah, nasi kerabu. We will be filming that at some point.
Oh, we love nasi.
Oh, Daniel and Naz. Yeah, Din Tai Fung is great there too. Same food at KL prices. Yeah, we saw your video on that. We thought of getting delivery. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how those xiaolong bao will taste on delivery.
Yeah.
So you know what? Isn't that great? Dim sum at KL. We haven't had it yet. We spent a good amount of time in the Chinatown. Here's another dish that we did not mention before. We've been hooked on. It's pan meat, chili pan meat. We're addicted to it. We are obsessed with it. We've gotten it by delivery maybe 5 or 6 times already. There's so many different styles. So Dan and Naz, I know you guys know very well about the chili pan meat. We remember your video on that too. It's incredible. These like thick, chewy noodles. It's spicy with the chili flakes. You got the dried fish in there, mushrooms, greens. It's phenomenal. They usually have boiled egg too.
Favorite Queen celebrity?
Favorite Queen celebrity? No, there's one like modern one. I'll say Action Bronson. I'm a big fan of course. You know, he's but I mean, it's not my. I have so many favorites though. Like Nas is a favorite of mine for Queen's rapper. You know, we have so many Queen celebrities. You know, Christopher Walken comes up, of course. I love Chris Walken, King of New York. You know, if you remember him in Pulp Fiction, he had a great scene. Jerry Seinfeld was in Queen. Jerry Seinfeld's another one. I mean, there's a lot of like really special people who came from Queens. I mean, who else? There's
so many.
That's
like,
a good like on the spot. I'm trying to think of who else. I actually might need to Google just to remind some more.
Yeah, soup dumplings got to be fresh, right, Peter and Yen?
Definitely.
Jeremy Wright. Hello.
What's up?
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for coming. How long have you been in Malaysia? We've been here just over a month. We're gonna be here for quite a while.
We have a 90 days
9-day visa
on arrival. Oh, Joe DeStefano, Queen celebrity, definitely.
Yeah, Joe is Run DMC. Yeah, Ray Romano, 50 Cent. Oh yeah, Tony Bennett. Yes, Nas is king.
Louis
yeah,
Armstrong.
So funny thing, a few of my friends were in the chat earlier, like Rob, Cindy, any other friends who were watching. I always was saying Nas, you know, there was always battles between like Nas and Jay-Z when I was in high school. Like a lot of people said Jay-Z's better, Nas better. You know, of course I had the beef, the battle for everyone was into hip hop and rap. So yeah, Nas I love. Lots of Queens has the best rappers. We got to put that out there. You know, Jay-Z may be from Brooklyn, Biggie may be from Brooklyn. They're two of the best, but Queens has the long list. Let's see.
So how long will you guys be traveling for? It's a crazy time to be doing it, but we are traveling full time indefinitely.
Yeah, so indefinitely is the answer. We just don't know.
This was being planned. It's
for
been
years.
A long time coming, but the question was when, and when we did it, and then this happened. So yeah.
Yes, that's another. When and how did you decide to go full-time travel? Yeah, there was after our first Southeast Asia trip. I think was really that really made us realize, you know what, we need to come here and spend more time. It's 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks we went to 3 countries. It was crazy. Like we can't do this pick up and go. It's not sustainable. And it takes a toll on you, just having to repack and move around, hop on planes and buses, especially right now with everything going on. We don't want to get on a plane right now if we don't need to. So we're gonna see how things go.
Okay. Damn.
But for those years we planned, we've saved credit card points for flights, so we don't have to spend any money on flights. We're gonna get into all that probably in later videos too, strategies and all that good stuff. Ether, oh man, all right.
Ray Romano.
It's not gonna be a popular opinion for fellow Queens people, but man, as good as Ether was, Jay-Z in one verse really tore Nas apart on that one, and he only really needed one verse. But that battle though between the two of them, the good thing is that they both now are just so big time, and it made them both stronger in how they squashed that beef and worked together, and now we're cool. But that takeover verse was wild. Ugh. What else?
One of our greatest ever Roberts again.
Treasure Hunt Foodies. Really want to come to New York soon. Somebody good place to eat. Yes, please come to New York. Use our videos as a guide. Queens, you're gonna love Queens when you come there. Definitely budget some time. You might even want to stay in Queens. We really like if you want to come to New York and get off the beaten path. A lot of people the first time they want to stay in Manhattan,
Definitely.
which is cool. Nothing against that. It's a short train ride away to Queens. But if you want to stay in Queens, it's great because you can walk to so much great food. Manhattan, there is good food in Manhattan too. We are not sleeping on Manhattan at all. There are some good street food carts, but the
OG foods are
the diversity. You're gonna get the best diversity when you come to Queens. That's by far.
it is the best dish ever.
That's right. There's so many great diss tracks in Hip Hop Santos Chronicles. I don't know which is the best to me. There's a lot.
So you got vaccines and all. I've got my recent vaccines. I am a nurse and I used to work I used to stab people with vaccines. So
whoa, that's a wrong way to say it.
Just kidding. Yeah, I give shots all the time when I used to work as a nurse. I think Greg.
The vaccines I had originally from years ago.
As a kid, but I have my recent vaccines.
Sitting beyond woo, and definitely. Look at you. Yeah, guys. This is in the plans for a while. We always wanted to do this. Crazy time to start it, but we're gonna make it work as best we can. We love
full-time travel. You guys are my hero.
Thank you, Santos Chronicles. Santos Chronicles, awesome. Hungry Black Panda. Yeah, Vic, you need some Malaysia food right now. Yes. Are there any spots in Chicago where you can get delivery or pickup? I figure in the Chinatown there might be some spots, right?
Yes, the video on our other channel, I just published it.
Yes.
Public.
New York, the remote's from Queens. That's right. Rockaway Beach.
I meant travel risky countries vaccines.
Oh, no.
No, but I got my tetanus shot. I always get my flu shot every year. I got my tetanus shot, but not like the smallpox vaccine or the malaria vaccine.
So chasing a plate, are there any sign indication of when some things may open up a wee bit in KL? As far as we know, not yet. April 28th, they extended the lockdown here to the MCO. So as far as maybe you'll have an update in a few weeks. The curve's been flattening a lot here, as far as we know, but it'd be cool if things were to reopen a bit, but at the same time, we don't want things to reopen too early and risk a second outbreak. So they've been handling it very well so far. So whatever they want to do, whatever
cool
they see fit, hey,
it's their whatever decision they want to do.
They're the ones who know probably better than anyone else, right? So hopefully. Hungry Black. Was everyone watching on Netflix? Definitely binge watch Narcos first 3 seasons. We got to watch Narcos Mexico next.
Well, everyone knows. Oh, your video on the other channel's left. Yep. Is there any sign or indication of when something? What's everyone watching on? I don't know. Oh, I'm a nurse. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse in the Philippines. I'm a nurse in the U.S.
You know what? Our mural AMG, we did actually get a couple of those. This the Itik Salai Masak Lamak. We got that. Is that, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the one that's the smoked duck and then the smoked catfish and the spicy yellow curry? We got that delivered. If that's the one, I believe it is. I believe that's the one that Chasing a Plate you guys had first highlighted that incredible spot that about a half hour outside of KL. I believe that's that type of cuisine. We got it delivered, actually. I'm pretty sure that's what we had last week, and it was delicious. That wasn't from the place especially, but we would love to make it there when things open up again. That looks like a really special spot. Outdoor cooking, smoked. We love all those flavors. Muchos, congrats on the new channel. What is it called? It's called Greg and Jumi.
So in our Food and Footprints channel, we highlighted it.
Yeah. So if you click our channel and you click the channels tab, it'll be highlighted there, Greg and Jumi. So that's gonna be more of our vlog style on this adventure, behind the scenes kind of stuff. So Manolito, I'm traveling to NYC in August. Original travel day was tomorrow. I'm staying in Astoria. First place, King Souvlaki. Absolutely, King Souvlaki is an amazing choice. Awesome you're staying in Astoria. So Astoria, you have a lot of choices there. August, I hope everything.
Gonna go back.
All right, wait a minute.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, so hopefully August, everything is back to normal there. Astoria, definitely King Souvlaki. Go across the street to Cafe Bulis and get your Freddo Cappuccino or Freddo Espresso,
and
iced coffee, and the Lucumades. They're phenomenal. For incredible pizza, you'll see in our hidden pizza video in New York City, go to Rosario's Deli up by Ditmars Boulevard. They are closed on Sundays, but go there anytime between Monday and Saturday during the daytime. They close around 7 o'clock at night. So go early. Their pizza is phenomenal. It's some of the best we've had. Astoria Seafood, definitely go to Astoria Seafood. We made a whole video about it. Best seafood in New York City video. Go check it out. You know what? August, there's a good chance they'll be closed.
Well,
but I don't know though. Everything going on right now, we don't know.
Yeah.
Usually they close for about 3 weeks in mid to late August into early September. But maybe that changes. Astoria Seafood's amazing. Let's see. Let's go back up. Any other recommendation in the area? Manolito, for Astoria, yeah. Trying to think of other. Astoria has a lot. You know what, Manolito? Go to our website, foodandfootprints.com. Check out the maps tab. We have a Queens food map. We actually do it by neighborhood. So we actually have, that goes for all you guys. You want to see spots in New York City to eat? We actually have food maps for Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island. We have to do a little more updates. Some of them may have closed, but we have a lot of spots. And we do it by neighborhood in Queens because it's like 200, 300 spots we have highlighted. So that's another resource. Let's see. Totally things opening too early, not worth pushing it. Chasing plate, definitely. Yeah, we want to see. Vic, we hear about Money Heist. We hear great things about it. We may have to check that out. Dan and Naz, we are locked down to the 15th. We need you guys to get these carts and restaurants back and running. Yeah, definitely support, guys. If you're in New York City right now, get takeout, delivery if you can. If you follow us on Instagram, we will be highlighting spots from time to time, some of our favorites that are still doing takeout, delivery, and who are doing really good things giving back. Mural AMG, Mi Bandung, Mi Ribos Soto. Mi Ribos, you know what? We actually had the other day, that's food from Johor, I believe, right? From Johor. We had Mi Bandung the other day. It was good. We had Johor Laksa as well. So we're going to try the Mi Ribos. Yeah, smoked duck, yes. Rosario's, Joe, you know what's up. Ruben, people sleep on lucumades. Yes, they do. Lucumades and also picarones. They're two of our favorite fried dough confections. So that's another thing we really miss in New York City is the picarones from Antojitos Doña Fela, one of our favorite dishes. Thomas and Sheena, you know very well. You guys filmed that. We really miss those.
Astoria Seafood, definitely. Astoria Seafood.
Muchos. Zara is definitely one of the things I really miss. Yes. And Rosario himself, he's a character. What a great guy. He's a New York character for sure. You got to go check him out.
We'd love to visit NYC one day and eat a lot of good food there.
200 diners. Yes, we'd love to.
Make sure your stomach is always empty.
Yeah. And we'd love to show you around. We'd love, if you guys ever go to New York City in general, let us know. It would be cool if we can somehow overlap. We don't know our future schedule is going to be, but we'd love to take you guys around if we're there. Jeremy, right? Curious, what do y'all do for a living? So we answered that earlier. What we did before, I worked in finance for a while. I did, for a good while, actually. I did like data entry work and this and that. Of course.
Nurse.
And then our side gig for a while was doing food tours and Airbnb. So that's actually what's had funded our travels right now. So That's our savings. But longer term, what we're gonna do financially, I'm gonna do teaching English online. Other little side gigs I've been researching as well to do. I'm really trying to find more remote work opportunities. That money goes further when you're outside of the USA.
Yeah. A Netflix series, The Midnight Diner, is a great stuff. Okay. Ever eat in Jeepney?
Jeepney, I believe New York. Yeah, Jeepney. I believe I went to Jeepney once for a friend of mine. His birthday. It's actually the first time he had
balut.
Balut.
But I haven't.
Yeah, it's cool. For Filipino food, we really just eat in Queens for that. There's so much good Filipino food. We did a whole video on Filipino food in New York City, all Queen spots. Korean soup, Johor laksa. Yeah, it was really good. It was something very different. We enjoyed it.
Let's have a meet and greet NYC one day, sure.
Yes.
Whenever that time is.
Definitely.
Hopefully. A Korean soup.
Romley Burger now, Two Hungry Diners. Yeah, you guys had that video together. Nick and Helmy, you made it. What's up, guys? You guys live always and out and about. Man, we gave you a heads up about this earlier in the week. But lucky you're actually out and about still in Australia. That's good. We can't really even go out at all unless we're going shopping.
Midnight Diner.
Midnight Diner. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay.
I want to go back to some questions here. So Tal Traveling Clat, he was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but how's life been in Malaysia?
Do you miss
the city?
We miss New York City.
We miss New York City, absolutely.
For sure.
We still can't believe how the situation has escalated there since we left. When we left, it was a fear, but it wasn't really. Things were relatively normal still.
When we left, there was probably like 12 cases.
If that, yeah.
In New York City.
Yeah. We miss it for sure. Our solidarity is there with Queens. We're still going to be posting on Instagram about Queens, anything. Just really want to support.
Yeah.
The other day we actually just donated to the Street Vendor Project Fund. That's something we really believe in. They advocate for street vendors in New York City, and they're doing a fundraiser. So we sent some money their way the other day. Street vendors really need it. Their business is dried up. We watch another channel in New York City, Action Kid. He's out and about. He's filming New York City in the car and occasionally walking. So we get to see, he's filmed around Elmhurst and Jackson Heights and Astoria. And it's crazy to see how empty it is. And without street vendors, it's really sad. Okay. And how's life been in Malaysia? It's been cool. Our first week was incredible here. We met up with Puri and Sue, awesome KL locals, vloggers. Malaysia. We love Malaysia. We had a phenomenal time. So we're happy to be here. This is a good place to be in a lockdown, we feel, with the food options. And we're very fortunate and grateful to have a nice place like this to stay in, especially now. Our kitchen, it's a much nicer kitchen than we had in New York City. We never used in New York.
Name all the animals or animal meat.
You try Lifetime Travel Mates. This is your question. All the meats.
All the animal meat. So let's start with horse meat.
Okay, we're gonna go with the unique ones besides all the stuff horse meat. We've had it. I had it in Sicily before, and we had it in Toronto, Canada. We had it raw, like tartare. That was delicious. We had deer. We had alpaca in Peru. They're so cute, but they're so delicious too. What else have we had?
Deer, bison.
Yeah, bison, ostrich. Carabao, water buffalo. We had some really funky ones.
Kangaroo.
Oh, kangaroo. Kangaroo is delicious. Yep, kangaroo steak. What else? Feed May. I'm going to have to head out. It's so nice tuning in. Thank you so much for coming, Alyssa. Your awesome channel as well. Check out Feed May. She got an awesome channel. Sending love to San Fran. We send you love too. Stay safe out there.
Stay home.
Let's see. Jeremy, you're right. Great. Definitely appreciate your service, guys. Some of this lockdown is over. Thank you so much, Jeremy. We appreciate your support. We love highlighting these spots, and we love just making these videos. It's been fun, we love to eat, as you guys know, and we love to highlight. See any other messages we have missed?
No, that's it.
Okay, some more questions.
Chicharron from
chicharron.
Yes. So it's hard to find pork in Malaysia.
Well, right now, delivery we can still get it.
In the supermarket that we go to, we can't.
Everything's halal. Yeah. The non-halal section at the supermarket we go to is actually like closed. They haven't, restocked it. So we probably could have been able to find pork there, But
We'd love to make some pork adobo.
Yeah, but you can get pork in a lot of spots here in Malaysia and KL. So in the Chinatown, there's a lot of pork dishes. So we actually did get there's a place from Bali, Naughty Nuris, that we actually got these delicious Bali style pork ribs that were really good. So I'm gonna go back to some questions here. Mamuchos, you guys left us a bunch of questions, so we're gonna spread it around a little bit. Let's see. We kind of answered it earlier, so we'll cover it again for those who've been here. If you had to eat one dish for the rest of your life, pizza.
What is one country or place you want to visit but require time to plan and money to afford?
Yeah, that one. Bhutan comes to mind, because then we know that you have to spend a few $100s a day to do that. We like to go. It looks amazing. We've had Bhutanese food in Queens, of course, because you get everything in Queens. Let's see. Oh, Vatican.
Ruben says, when will we see a cooking session on a live stream?
We'll think about that. I don't know. We'll have to get the logistics. Maybe we will.
Don't know.
No reptiles tried.
Crocodile.
And gator, crocodile. Yeah.
My first when I was a kid. My uncle made me eat. I mean, that made me, but didn't tell me what I was eating until I ate it, and he was like, "That's snake." I was like, "Oh, that's good." It's bony chicken meat.
Yeah, alligator to us.
Lots of bones.
I see at New York, you said have alligator. Yes. So to us, it kind of reminds us of like a mix of chicken and shrimp. It has that kind of texture mix. At least that's what I think.
Do you guys know if the Al Pastor truck in Jackson Heights is still there?
We doubt it at this point. From what we've seen in videos from like Action Kid, for example, like a lot of the food vendors, even places like Sammy's that are always out, are not there. So we doubt that the Al Pastor card is out right now. We feel bad for them. We hope they're staying safe, and we hope we feel bad. That's the thing. Like, we'd love to support them if we could. When things get back to normal, I would think they would still be there. But for that cart, there's some nights they just won't show up at all. But generally after 10 o'clock at night.
Alligator, yeah, they're so good.
Okay, it's a good question here, Nick and Helmi. Now that you are in the building, top 3 countries to visit for food. This is really hard. We had our cop-out answer of like the top country to eat for food. Now I try to say cop-out answer of USA with Queens, of course, but we'll keep it real on this one. One of them is Peru. We love Peru. We did our Peruvian food in New York City video. That covered a lot of favorite dishes we had in Peru: the anticuchos, the beef hearts, picarones, ceviche. So much incredible food out there in Peru. Second country, the one we're in right now, Malaysia. We're obsessed with the food out here.
It's Thailand.
Yeah, it was a tough third choice. We have to go Thailand because the food there is phenomenal. And then you got to think Thailand too. It's a large country. We did a 2-part series on Thai food in New York City, and we try to cover a couple different regional Thai cuisines. So you have your Isan cuisine near Laos, so you have that kind of Lao flavor. Then you have the southern, which more curries, and you have Bangkok, of course. Bangkok, street food paradise. That's another place we like to go. We could spend a month in Bangkok just eating and chilling. That might be in the cards. We'll see. I want to switch it up and get a mix up here. Okay, travel interesante question. Okay, that's another channel. What was the most romantic thing you did? That's a funny one. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I know the one you did for me.
What?
You brought me back.
I went to visit my friend who lives in Houston, Texas, and coming back to New York, I got Greg Franklin's barbecue, and it was totally a surprise.
You just showed up, and
I showed up, and I was like, "Guess what I have?" And he didn't know that I was bringing a full Franklin barbecues like stack.
Yeah, brisket. Yeah, and Fresno Franklin Barbecue is a very famous barbecue place in Austin, Texas. You got to wait hours. You got to show up at like 5 a.m. and wait online. That's what you did, right? That's
what we did in Austin. I visited. She's from Houston, but we went to Austin, and we were in line since 5:30 in the morning or 6 in the morning, and they opened like 11 in the morning. So yeah, that's why I got Greg that, because it it won't be that easy to
See,
get it.
Romantic wise, we went to Sri Lanka a few years ago, and
Yeah.
there's a tradition here that we try to travel every year on Jumi's birthday, call it birthdaycation. And it's always a nice time because in November, and that's like New York gets colder. It's a nice time to leave right before Thanksgiving. So we went to Sri Lanka. I planned something because Jumi's favorite animal is elephant. So there's if Tal is still here traveling Clat, I planned out to go to Utawalawa, which has a beautiful national park where you can see elephants in the wild. So that was kind of a surprise. I was like, well, I didn't tell you where we were going and what we were going to be doing there. So that was it was for your birthday too. So we woke up the next morning and, by the time we got to Kuala, we knew what we were doing, but the safari was a little bit of a surprise. So,
yeah.
And it was amazing. Just even when we got a ride to Utawalawa, we saw the elephants on the side of the road. It was so cool
Sunrise.
to see.
Yeah.
Amazing. They're such amazing
Love that
creatures, and just like to see them up close in the wild too. Like, we don't like seeing the elephants. There are people riding them and, tied up. It's terrible. We don't want to see that. Sad. Like, we don't advocate that at all. So we love seeing them in the wild.
We were watching some videos about Peru travel and food, and we thought going there as soon as the world gets back to normal.
Lifestyle travel, that's a great option. We want to get back to Peru also. We'd spend a whole month in Lima alone because the food there is amazing. So a little bit about Peru. We went. We did Machu Picchu. It was cool. It was also very rainy that time of year.
It was perfect.
So it's kind of like alternating weathers. If you go to Machu Picchu in like February when we went, it's rainy. But Lima is it's clear and sunny. Because Lima is a city where it's weird because they don't get much. They're one of the driest cities in the world, but it's also still very green because there's also a lot of fog. Most of the year it's foggy.
Fog.
From what we know. From what we've heard, it's foggy for a lot of the year. And we got one of those days where it was just completely covered in clouds.
And then we had a little bit of rain.
Yeah, we had a tiny bit of rain. So it was kind of funny.
That was weird.
Lima we love Lima. Like, we think it's very underrated as far as the world's scale. Like, everyone talks about Machu Picchu for Peru. Yeah. We think Lima is well worth spending a time. Monkong Gamer. Hi, guys. Hi, Monkong Gamer. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Peter and Yan. Enjoy your cooking segment.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys.
We got married in Greece. We eloped in Greece.
Yes, we did. We eloped in Greece. That was incredible.
That was my first time there.
Yep, Jumi's first time. Very special place to me, Greece. I have family there. For you guys who don't know, I'm half Greek. I'm born and raised in Queens, but half Greek. Astoria, all the Astoria people in the building. You know what's up. Greece is a special place. You guys should definitely visit when things clear out. Peter, and P.S. Elephants are my favorite animal too. Yes. Thank you for coming.
Oopsie.
Elephants can be scary too. Yeah, probably. I can see it. They are big animals.
Okay. What?
Lifetime travel mates. We also went to Utawalawa National Park. So many elephants, great memories. Yes, that was one of our highlights of our trip. We loved it.
Keith Masumuto.
You're in KL now? Yes, Keith.
Yes,
we are.
We are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Yeah. Peter and bye. Thanks for coming, guys.
More questions?
Yep. So what help me eat? So Nick can help me.
Who normally decides where to eat, what to eat? Who says up to you more? Up to you. Order master, research.
I generally will pick what to eat, especially when we travel. I do hours of research. So even for this KL, the first couple days here, with the jet lag, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I was just scouting out places to eat and, things to film. So we have all these video ideas, what we want to film, and things back to normal. Hopefully they will. So I do most of the planning, but there are times where I'm like, hey, what do you want to eat? Do you have any cravings? Because, I don't want to pick everything.
Yeah, but he usually does all.
Yeah, for the most part.
What's your least?
Monkong Gamer, all Greek blood. Do you know the most famous guys from Greece? Andy Milonakis. He doesn't age. Andy Milonakis, I remember that.
What's the spiciest food we've ever had?
So lifetime travel mates, question from you guys. Spicy food we ever had. Yeah, I remember this one pretty well. It's from Queens, actually. Queens, you can get the really spicy Thai food. So we went to this restaurant. It doesn't exist anymore. It's called Ploy Thai. So if Bill's from Queens, maybe you know about it. We had jungle curry there for the first time. That was... but the thing is, I really wanted to power through and keep eating it, so I did. Drank tons of water, which is definitely not the best thing to do, and tons of Thai iced tea, which is the better thing to do. You definitely want something creamy and milky and cold to go with your spicy food. Question from Ross and Beck: favorite food ever and why? So we've gotten similar questions about this favorite food ever. It's really a hard question. There's so many for us.
Yeah.
I keep coming back to pizza because especially over the last year and few years even, I've gotten much more into pizza. I've always loved this as a kid, but thanks to like the big pizza community on Instagram, there's a lot of special things going on with pizza right now. So if you saw our last 2 videos about pizza in New York City, the best new pizzas, it's like a new golden age in pizza going on right now in New York City and really around the country. There's really a high attention to the dough, the quality of the dough. They're doing these sourdough starters, the hydrations, and all these different crazy dough phenomena, so you don't feel so heavy in your stomach. Oh, Navjot, yeah, I'm gonna match you in there. Yeah.
That one. Oh.
Yeah. All right. Monkong Gamer, employed Thai. I used to live there in Thai. Yeah, crispy pork, mad spicy. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a good New Yorker. You have to say pizza on muchos. Yeah.
Next live stream, we should all ban question like best.
And stop.
And top.
It's a good New York. Get to say pizza. Yep.
Yes, pizza.
Monkong Gamer is near the park, right? And very small. Yep, it was. Now that place is Lamun Monkong Gamer. So
they're good too.
They're really good too. They do the northern Thai from Chiang Mai style.
What's the very first thing you eat once you get back in the States? Tacos.
Tacos al pastor carta late night and pizza.
Pizza.
Definitely. Let's see.
Answer this. I don't know.
Oh, from Aya.
Oh, from my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's here.
Top 3 favorite travel experience and why? Number 1, I don't know about number 1. I'm not gonna put it in order, but one of them was actually because we got to Malaysia. It's a crazy story how we got here. Our first time we came to Malaysia was a really special experience. We weren't even supposed to be here. We're supposed to be on the whole other side of the world, but things happened and we ended up here. So, Ruben, thank you so much. Heading out, catching on the flip side. Thank you so much for coming and for the
Good
super
night,
chat.
Ruben.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for
Hold
everything
down Queens
that you
for
do.
us. We know you will.
Stay safe and
safe.
healthy.
Yep. Monkong Gamer, I spent a lot of money there.
Top 3 travel.
So that's one of them. Another top travel experience. I mean, I guess when we went to Greece, of course, for obvious reasons.
Greece. And this one.
Well, I don't know about this one yet. Our first Southeast Asia trip together was a special one.
Yeah.
So we were in Thailand, we went to Burma, we went to Angkor Wat all on the same trip. And that was my first time in Southeast Asia. I mean, we did 3 countries in 2 weeks, which was wild. And we even had an overnight layover in Dubai on the way back.
And we worked the next day.
Actually, no, that one we did give a couple days.
Oh, yeah.
Usually we travel, we go right back to work the next day. So
what else? What dish got you disappointed?
Lifetime travel. Next question from you guys. What dish got us most disappointed? That's a hard one. There's been places we've gone to, say in the U.S., that have disappointed us, that have gotten a lot of hype. We mentioned before that place. What was it? Minetta Tavern. It was like a really high-end place in New York City. I think it's kind of disappointing for what it is. It's a high-end kind of steakhouse. We rarely go out for a splurge meal. That was like an anniversary meal we went out to. Don't think they were that great. That really expensive burger to steak, it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah.
That's tricky though. Most food we've had, and we do a lot of research when we eat in places we go, and we really enjoy it. So we rarely have a disappointing meal. We don't really like to go in blindly too much. Sometimes we will be spontaneous, and when we see people, a lot of locals at a spot, we'll go check it out. Because that means that's a good sign. If you see a lot of locals at a place, it's probably going to be good. Yeah. That's usually, unless we...
have you guys tried the Latino Bites truck in Queens?
We have not, back again. Yeah, we've seen it. That's on Northern Boulevard and 85th Street, right? I think it's right by Rite Aid. It looks good. We've always seen it. I know it's very popular. When we get back, we have to go check it out.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's see. We're not New Yorkers, but we also have pizza as number one.
Pizza's great. I mean, and especially not even just like the traditional kind of pizza you might think of. You know, so many countries have their own version of pizza. So, as you may have seen if you watch the Argentinian food in New York City video, Argentinian pizza is a unique one. We would love to go to Buenos Aires one day and try it there. We know it's supposed to be very different there. We even had Algerian pizza in Queens. That's something I'd stumbled onto when we came to. We're just doing like a walk around Astoria one day in the Steinway Little Egypt area. There's a little spot that had it. It's very simple. It was just like cooked in a pan. It had tomato, olive oil, an actual olive on it, and parsley. Really good. Mm-hmm. I mean, turkey, you have, la majun, pide, mamuchos. You guys know that very well. Yeah, Nick and Helmy, have you guys done our questions? We did a couple. There's still a bunch more. But we're going to go back to a couple from Mamuchos. Let's see. Favorite color, is there a why to it?
Mine is green. It's peaceful. It's calm. It's everything. When you look at green, it's distressing.
I'm going to go with blue. I always love the color blue because, it's the color of the sea, the color of the sky. Like the Greek flag, you have the colors of royal blue and white. And, it's a perfect color because you have the white houses in Greece, you have the blue sky and the blue water. So I'm going to go with blue.
Monk Gone Gamer. There is a new Tibetan Japanese restaurant in Jackson Heights. It's good. It's
really is that the one on 37th Avenue and 76th Street? I think it's literally called Tibetan Japanese Restaurant. We've seen it. We've never tried it. That's the thing. There's so many spots around. So there's so many places we never got to check out. And it's tough too because as much as we like to try new places, we love going back to favorites of ours, and because we love the food and we love to support and we get to know the owners, and we love to we really like building relationships with people and supporting them, and making these videos and having you guys go check them out too to support and spread the word, because that's really is the best way to support businesses, is to spread the word and check them out. Let's see. Nick and Helmy. You asked a bunch of dream collab. Okay. We have two separate answers on this. You go first.
My dream collab is Eva Zubak. She's a wonderful, inspirational, amazing woman. She's an alpha, and I love her. When it comes to, she's great. You should watch her. She's very inspirational.
Yeah, she got a great channel. I mean, she's in Socotra Island, Yemen right now.
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
She's so brave.
Yeah, she went to Syria. She went to some really countries that most people aren't visiting.
Being a woman, she's an alpha.
That's impressive. And mine, as a food fanatic, I got to go with Mark Wiens. He's the OG, he really is the first big food YouTuber. I mean, my dream collab all time, if he was still alive, would have been Anthony Bourdain, of course. We would have loved nothing more but to be able to show him around. I wish when he came to Queens that we could have taken him around. That was before we had YouTube. That's, we had just started really putting ourselves out there. I think when he filmed in Queens, it was a pretty cool story that he went to Lhasa Fast Food. So Monk on Gamer, you probably know this. Lhasa Fast Food, aka Tibetan Mobile behind the cell phone store. We went there, it's one of our favorite places to eat Tibetan food. And we went there one day and we saw there was a picture of the chef and Bourdain. We're like, wow, so he came here. It's going to be in the video, in the episode, and it was. And on
his last episode. I never heard someone say I don't like
New York. I never seen anyone say I don't like pizza. Yeah, I don't think we have heard that either.
Maybe I don't like to eat pizza too often because it's so good and it's.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't like bad pizza.
I don't like.
Because as a New Yorker, New Yorkers could be known as pizza snobs. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of great pizza around the world, around the U.S. I've had great pizza, Phoenix, Arizona, Minnesota, Boston. There's good pizza around the country. So New Haven, Connecticut, phenomenal pizza scene. Connecticut in general, excellent pizza scene. Really, really good pizza. So it really just depends on the quality of the pizza. Yeah, there's so much good pizza being made around the world. And in the U.S. in particular right now, there's a big pizza community. And they're all pretty interconnected. We follow it pretty closely. So there's a lot of places on our list to check out. So that's why when there's so much good pizza around, there's no excuse to have bad pizza.
Thomas and Sheena. Yes.
Yeah, they are awesome.
That was a dream collab. they are our inspiration too.
Yeah, that's funny. So that Dream collab, yeah, we actually got to satisfy that on their channel. You know, we took them around a couple favorite spots. They knew right away we loved that because we've been in touch on Instagram for years, talking to each other. When they said they were coming to New York, we were so excited. We were so glad they overlapped.
They spent time with us. Thank you guys.
Yeah, so that's a dream collab that we got, and they knew exactly where they wanted to go from our Instagram stories. Like, we want to go to the Peruvian cart and the Alpha Silk.
It wasn't that hard to show them around.
And even beyond the filming, we enjoyed just spending time with them and just chilling and showing them around Queens and eating without the cameras. You know, just getting to know each other. New York, Two Boots Pizza. We actually have never tried Two Boots Pizza. I've always seen it, just never gave it a try. That's the thing. There's so many pizza places in New York City. It's tough to hit them all up. Heard it's interesting though. So for those who don't know, Two Boots Pizza, they call it that because it's supposed to be like Louisiana inspired and Italy inspired. You know, Italy, they call it like the boot, and then Louisiana, the shape of the state looks kind of like a boot. Thomas Sheehan, no thank you. It was the best hanging out with you both. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Those who don't follow Chasing a Plate, Thomas and Sheena, please do. They are an incredible channel. They're really one of the best food channels, best channels in general on YouTube. Sitting beyond Two Boots is all right. Yeah. That's what we've heard. Yeah.
Do you guys know? We don't know him.
No, we don't know him personally, but yeah, he's amazing. Sonny from Best Ever Food Review Show, Mocha Gamer. Definitely. He's one of the biggest food YouTube channels. It'd be cool to collab with him too. He definitely comes to mind as well. He's got like, he started this. I love how he's very, he has a lot of humility about his old videos about, how cringy they used to be. And he really developed his way. And like, now he's got like a Presto TV show, it looks like. That's a show that could be on TV. He's got a whole production crew. He's got, a staff. He's got everything out there. So he's hilarious too. We watch him. I believe he's in Vietnam right now. And another food YouTuber, Food Ranger, Trevor James. We've seen him on stories. He's actually in KL right now. So who knows? Maybe when things quiet down, we'll reach out to him and see if we can do something. Who knows, right?
Keith Masumuto. Hi, guys.
Lifetime travel mates. Is your 90-day visa be extended automatically as lockdown? We're not really sure about that yet. We did a lot of research. We checked on Reddit and searched, and they said something like, once MCO is over, you have 2 weeks to go to the immigration office to extend it. But we don't know if that means like it'll automatically. We'll see. When MCO is over, we'll probably have a better indication of what's going on.
For now, we are still on our
90-day. Yeah, so we're through June. I believe it's June 10th-ish or so.
Will be our. That's it. That's the last day of our 90 days visa.
Sitting beyond, we have a lot of work because of good vegan options. Yeah, and I know you guys have mentioned the vegan options. Philomena's Pizza, that vegan pizza there is just off the chain, and they don't even do like fake meats or fake cheese or anything like that.
Oh no, not Nick and Howie. No.
No, we're not gonna do it. No.
That's how do you get? That's our secret code.
Yeah.
You guys should collab with the Meza family. They're in Brooklyn and East Mexico.
Oh, cool. Oh, I gotta take a look. We're gonna write that down. Actually, I've never heard of them. Thank you for that, Jeremy. Right.
When we get back to New York City.
Write that down. Sounds.
And then everything gets back to normalcy.
Yeah. Let's see. Batikan, what is your favorite fast food pizza? I don't know about now. I don't really eat it now, but I'll tell you what. Back in the day, friends of ours, we'd love to get Domino's 555. Back in high school because $5 for a pie was really cheap. We order that up, watch football on Sundays. That was before it was like really into food. So Domino's,
mine would be
not ashamed to admit it back then, but now I haven't had it in years.
Would be Pizza Hut in Philippines because just Pizza Hut. We don't really have good pizza in Philippines either. New York. Planning to stay longer at Malaysia than on.
We don't really know yet. Lifetime travel mates. So our original plans, we didn't actually book them, but our original plans were, month in KL to start, go to Malacca, go to Ipoh, probably go to Philippines after that. Then we were thinking of going to Thailand, Penang,
Indonesia, going into Asia.
Indonesia for sure. We wanted to spend a couple months in Indonesia. But obviously with everything going on, we just don't know. So we're going to take it. We wouldn't mind staying in Malaysia for a while, Malaysia's got a lot for a relatively small country. There's a lot going on here. And, there's so many small towns and places. We wouldn't mind spending a lot of time here. we love the food. We love to learn more about the regional cuisine. Even from doing food deliveries here, we're trying different regional Malaysian cuisines, like from Sarawak and Johor, and we love to go and explore more of these areas. Borneo, we'd love. And I remember doing more research for the travels, and Borneo was definitely up there. We want to go back to Greece, of course. I have family there, and we loved it. And that's always going to be a place we want to go.
Which segue us to Mucho's question. What are your top countries to visit once borders start opening?
Yeah. So, of course, Philippines.
The countries that we haven't been to.
Oh, country we haven't been to. Yeah, what to qualify that? Country we haven't been to.
Indonesia.
Indonesia, yep.
Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco for sure.
Georgia,
yes. We're dying to go to Georgia. Especially with the expensive wine here. We're going to love to get some good local, reasonably priced wine.
Spain, of course.
Yep. So I've been to Spain. Jumi's not been to Spain. So we're going to put that on the list.
Italy.
Turkey, of course.
Turkey.
Yep.
I've never been to Italy. So yeah, Italy.
Yep, Italy.
When everything settles in.
Laos is another one we want to go to.
Yeah.
Where else? There's so many. Pretty much the whole world. Argentina's high on that list as well. Well, that's more when we get to the
Latin America.
Yeah, Latin America, when we spend time there. Brazil's one, Uruguay. The whole world's pretty much. Let's see. Okay, what Helmy eats? So Helmy, what is your least favorite dish in cuisines? Okay, least favorite dish. That's an easy one for me. We actually filmed the first time we ate it together in Taiwan. So Taiwan's a big hint. Stinky tofu, my least favorite dish by far. I could barely stomach it, as you can see on that reaction video. I don't like feeling defeated by food though, so I probably will give it another shot. Maybe when I'm congested and I can't smell very well, maybe I'll try it again. Least favorite overall cuisine? I don't know. Like every cuisine has something that's good.
Yeah.
I think it's more like there's cuisines we like better than others.
And yeah.
So and there's so many cuisines we haven't tried. So maybe there's something we'll try one day. We just don't like it. There's nothing we can say that that's the case though.
Yeah.
But I'll say something though. We did go to Costa Rica and we liked it there, but the food was okay. We liked the fresh seafood we had there, but the Costa Rican cuisine was solid. It wasn't like mind blowing, but it wasn't bad by any means. So that's the closest I'll say.
It was in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's one question. What country outside of Asia are you looking forward to visiting? So we definitely rattle off a bunch outside of Asia. So a lot of Europe. Portugal's another one that comes to mind. I haven't been to Portugal yet either.
You haven't been.
So Portugal, Spain, Italy, Turkey, Georgia, Argentina, Uruguay. Morocco.
How about Nepal or Tibet?
Oh, we'd love to go to Nepal or Tibet.
Gamer.
Definitely Monk Gamer.
Yes.
I know Tibet may be trickier with, I'm not sure how that works with
The
visa and situation like that, but we'd love to go to Tibet and Nepal for sure. I mean, we love Tibet Nepali cuisine, as you know, from the video we did in Queens. And we eat momos so much. We actually had momos in KL. That's actually one of the best things we ate. The Joel Momo we had here in KL.
It was really
phenomenal. There's a place here. It was called Kathmandu Cafe.
That's so fun.
So good. So those Joel Momo we had here were actually some of the best we have had ever. It was actually comparable to what we had in Queens. So we were very impressed with that. We had the thali was quite good too. So we were shockingly impressed.
What countries did we answer this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Life to travel. It's been to Vietnam, right? Yes, we did. We went 4 years ago. We loved it.
That was another birthdaycation for me.
Yeah. So we weren't there. We had there about a week, so we only got to really run around. So we'd love to spend more time there. Go slowly. New York. Favorite place to visit, eat in U.S. outside of NYC.
Hello, Manny Explorers.
Manny Explorers, what's going on? Thank you for coming. Favorite place to eat and visit outside of New York City in the U.S. One of them is definitely Philly. Philly is a great option outside of New York City. It's just under 2 hours away.
Yeah.
For a while, we were going maybe once or twice a year for a weekend. You know, it's like a $10 bus ride outside of New York. So they have a great Khmer community there. So for Cambodian food, you can't get that in New York City. So that kind of blew us away. Of course, the cheesesteaks, the roast pork sandwich is even better.
Boston.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Boston we went once. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was a favorite.
LA.
Oh yeah, we went to LA once together. We want to go back, and there was a lot of great food there. We enjoyed it. Our quick weekend there. I mean, we like to go to Connecticut for pizza. Connecticut pizza is amazing. Yeah, Connecticut pizza is amazing. New Haven has an awesome pizza scene.
Yes.
Dan and Naz, are your families worried about you long-term traveling all these lockdowns? At first, they were before we left. Even now, they're like, you know what? You're probably in a good place. It's best you are where you are. Especially in New York City. Like even family said, "Wow, if you were in Elmhurst right now, it's gonna be rough." Elmhurst, if you guys don't know, Elmhurst really like the epicenter right now of the outbreak in New York City. And
we're a few blocks away from
Elmhurst Hospital. We live close from it, so it's really sad to see what's going on there. Nick and Helmy, what's the best quarantine food you've eaten so far? That's really tough. We've had a lot of good food. So that Nepali food we ate, the Joe Momo, was delicious.
Nasi kerabu.
Nasi kerabu was really good. Sarawak laksa, we love that. That was delicious. We actually had banana leaf rice too, but with no banana leaf. Pan mi, that was delicious.
Namaste. City and beyond, we have lots of recommendations for Nepal. Oh, we want to go
thanks,
there
guys.
someday.
Yeah, I remember you guys went to Nepal and you had some cool videos there too.
Yeah, Nepal, because Nepal is another.
Monkong Gamer, namaste. If you ever come to Nepal, I'm not there. Thank you. We're dying to go to Nepal, especially Thomas and Sheena. If you guys are still here, they did Chasing a Plate. They had a phenomenal Nepal series that a lot of views and a lot of great dishes. Keith Matsumoto, does Malaysia follow Sharia law? Not that we know. Everything halal, no.
One of the many things also that we love Malaysia, it's very diverse. Yeah. So there are places for sure that strictly follows Sharia law, but
I think it's more in Borneo. I think Sabah is a little more strict. I don't know if it's Sharia law fully there. I know it's a little more strict there, but that's what we like about diversity. You have the Chinese and Indian and the Malay and the mix here. We really like it. That's one of the things we really like about Malaysia.
Drawn us to Malaysia more.
And it seems pretty harmonious relatively, I guess. Obviously we're not locals, we don't know full extent, but
Korean Sue, what do you think?
Yeah. Sitting beyond, we have a video coming up at Mystic, Connecticut.
Ooh,
Mystic Pizza, yeah. We went there.
We went there.
Mystic is really cool little town. Yeah, Mystic Pizza, we went. Yeah, they do the Greek style pan pizza.
Movie?
What's that? Was it? Yeah, Mystic Pizza was the movie. It? Oh, Mystic Pizza.
Oh, Mystic Pizza?
Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah. With Julia Roberts. Yeah. The pizza was interesting. It's like Greek style pan pizza.
Yeah.
Bataken, unfortunately, I haven't seen all your videos. Have you guys done a Bronx food tour? If not, we have not done a Bronx food tour. That was actually one of the things on our list to do before we left. We just didn't have time. We ran out of time. We love to do a Bronx food tour video. Now, fun fact, I actually went to high school in the Bronx, so I have experience there. There's phenomenal food there. Definitely, if you guys watch Anthony Bourdain, watch the Anthony Bourdain Bronx video. It's very well done.
It's an OG. Old one.
That's the thing. So Bronx, they have the original Little Italy. So anyone's going to New York City, if you want the real Little West African food. So the Bronx has a ton of diverse. So Queens is very diverse, but so is the Bronx.
So is the Bronx.
Many explorers. You guys been to Vietnam?
Yes.
We have been to Vietnam, Manny. We loved it. Phenomenal food there as well. Very light and fresh too. We really enjoyed it. We want to go back. New York, Elmhurst Hospital, very sad right now. Bless those workers, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
What we've been happy to see, at least, is that a lot of places nearby, a lot of our favorite places for food, they've been donating food to Elmhurst Hospital, which is great. Especially like one of our favorite pizzerias, and actually our favorite pizzeria in our neighborhood, Louis, is actually right across the street from Elmhurst Hospital. And I remember early on in the outbreak, they said we're staying open for our community. So, we really appreciate that. And they make amazing pizza. So guys in New York City and Queens especially, go to Louis, support them. They're still open. Get takeout, delivery, if you can. And not only their pizza. So if you watch our 5-borough pizza tour video, that was one of our stops for Grandma Pizza. And they make a phenomenal grandma slice. They also make great dishes too. Let's see. Oh, Robert Stevens. Israeli food in Philly. Was it? Oh, yeah, Shahar. Yeah. Jahav, I think it is. Yeah, I actually went there with my dad. I did a little weekend trip with my pops a few years back, and we went. It's phenomenal. Unfortunately, they were out of their famous lamb shoulder, so we're going to have to go back together and get it. Yeah, their food is excellent. They also do the, what is it? Bless you.
Thank you.
He also owns Solomonov, the guy who owns there, also owns the hummus place there. I forgot the name, but we had it when we were out there.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for staying, watching us. We miss ya. Stay strong.
Sitting Beyond, agreed. That's a really good episode. Definitely, guys. That Bronx episode is amazing. And Tall from Traveling Collat, he did a really good Bronx episode as well here on YouTube. Hong Kong gamer originally from Manang, Himalaya region. Paris moved to Kathmandu. Nick and Helmy, you guys try Malaysian liquor, alcohol. We haven't seen specific like Malaysia beer. We don't even know if that exists. Any Malaysia locals here? Can you chime in? Do you know? I don't know if there is. Maria Navol, thanks guys. Hi, thanks for coming.
Try Amore, yes.
Amore pizza, yes. Phenomenal. One of the best slices in Queens. We totally agree. Really, really good stuff. Always fresh slices out of there. Out in College Point area. Yep.
Malaysia, Money Explorer is an amazing
Explorer, you will love Malaysia if you come.
You'll love it.
Let's see. Monko Gamer, have never tried hummus, but heard about it a lot. Yeah, hummus is delicious, and there's so many varieties of it from all over the Middle East. It's really good. Let's go back to some questions here. This is a good question. Lifetime travel mates, who's a better cook? We have actually not done much cooking before this.
Everything's winging it.
Everything's been kind of winging it. But I got to say, I'm going to give Jumi lots of props. All the dishes that you've made so far have been amazing.
Thank you, sir.
I've been a little more hit or miss. I'd cooked before when years back before we'd met. But once we met and started going out, we go out to eat all the time, and then we barely would cook. So, our kitchen we'd only use to make like smoothies or make our coffee and maybe small things. Let's see. Man Explorers, I heard there's not too much liquor option in Malaysia. This is Muslim. Yeah, you could get liquor here. It's more expensive. Yeah, it's a majority Muslim country, but there are other religions here as well. Wine's been very expensive for us to get, so we're getting the cheap stuff. Oh yeah, Maria Navol, that made us think of you guys. We actually bought a bottle of Lambrusco. we remember from your pasta video.
What's the most impressive dish Jumi made, Greg?
Okay, most impressive dish you made so far, I think the adobong pusit, the squid adobo was delicious. Also, the kale and coconut milk curry was amazing. Reminded of us some of the Indonesian kale coconut milk we had. Those two, we'd eat that all over again. So let's see.
So not many choices here in terms of liquor.
Yeah. And for Jumi, best dish Greg made.
For Jumi, best dish made Greg. Greg mostly does the baking stuff, so the chicken.
Yeah, the baked chicken. That really turned out
drizzled
really well.
With olive oil, garlic.
Yeah, I marinated that one overnight, 24 hours, olive oil and minced garlic, and then put the turmeric. Dihaj, each of your all-time favorite restaurants. Astoria Seafood is up there for sure. We love that place. The food's great, but it's really the experience, and you could BYOB, that's up there. Yes. How about you?
Indo Java.
Yeah, so Indo Java too. So if you watched our latest New York video, the Indonesian food in New York City, Indo Java
restaurant in New York City.
Not really a restaurant either. It's an Indonesian grocery store that they do a pop-up in the back on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and even occasionally on other days. So Tuesday is Day Week. Warung Selasa, that means Tuesday food stall. And then Warung Kamis, Thursdays from Vivi, Thursday food stall. So
and they have weekends too.
Yeah,
and they have the grocery stores have food that's from Philly, like Ramayana.
Yeah, there's a place in so Philly has some good Indonesian food as well. So what they do, actually, they package meals and they ship it up to Indo Java, and they sell it starting on Saturday. So that's another way.
Let's see. Pizza cooking tutorial.
Maria Novo pizza cooking tutorial. Yeah, I wish we could do that here. We don't really have the equipment or the ingredients.
I've been dodging Greg to make it, but
so I've tried it when I've gone to my mom and stepdad's place. When I bought them the baking steel for Christmas, I've experimented a little bit. We follow a lot of people who make pizza online. Our good friend Sirhan from Queens, he does the Detroit style pizza. If you guys have seen it on either our feed or on our video, He makes an incredible Detroit style pizza. He also makes breads and other like hand tossed. We have another friend named Felix. He's also from Queens. He does a pizza pop-up as well. He does all types of pizzas. He makes some amazing looking pizza. So I think those guys, and there's more people out there too. There's they could probably do a great pizza tutorial. Yeah. See any other questions here?
Mariana Ball, it has the other day. We won't be able to meet you in New York, so we'll have to visit you there. We will see each other wherever we are.
Yeah, and we'll be in New York from time to time. We're not. Yes. It's with New York. It's like it's not goodbye. It's more see you later.
See you later.
Manny, have you guys ever had a bad meal at a restaurant? We have. We don't really like to put those places on blast. It's not often though. We've probably had a bad meal at a restaurant maybe 10% of the time. And it's not really even bad. It's more like not as good as others.
Yeah.
That we'll say. And even then, we don't like. That's even too like some people like to say with food YouTube channels in general, like why aren't you showing like negative things? We don't want to put negative ideas in videos.
Who would watch something negative?
Yeah. But I will say though, Halal Guys is a place we think is overrated in New York City for a halal cart. We don't think they're very good. That's probably the most negative we've ever gotten in a video because we wanted to highlight them as a popular place and include it in the halal cart New York City video because you can't do a halal cart video in New York City without Halal Guys. We don't think they're great because there's so many other carts that are better, I think. But that's usually how we roll. Monk on Gamer, how much of a chef is Jumi or is Greg master chef? So far, Jumi's been the master chef. Neither of us have been big cooks in the past. I'm giving Jumi lots of props here.
I don't cook at all.
Nick and Hummy, NYC will take more than a year to recover after this. Yeah, I know. We don't know how it's going to be. I think lockdown will be extended to May 15th from what we hear, but I bet it'll be much longer. It's really a rough situation. We still can't believe it. It's tough. Our hearts are out with everybody in New York City right now. Especially Queens. It's still so surreal that our neighborhoods in Queens are really the most affected.
Yeah, it's sad. All right, so a few more questions, and then we're going to end the live.
Yep. Lockdown cravings.
Lockdown cravings. Tacos.
But we actually have had some good snacks out here, too. Been hooked to these Sichuan peppercorn chips. They're almost like Pringles, but they have like Sichuan peppercorn flavor. They're incredible. Also been hooked on these the special popcorn we bought from the store.
From New Zealand.
It's from New Zealand. It's like it's like sea salt mixed with caramel, so you get that salty sweet, and it's really light, not too sweet. It's really good. Let's see.
What's your favorite beer, Greg?
Oh, I mentioned that before, but I'm a big IPA fan. I really like, for local Queens beer, I like Finback a lot for Finback IPA. I've always been a big Brooklyn Brewery fan. That's really one of the first favorite beers of mine, like Brooklyn Lager.
I don't like beers.
Yeah, even then I've drank much less beer these days. I'm much more into wine, especially because while we eat. Yeah, red wine especially. Especially while eating beer, it could be a little heavy. We like to eat a lot, so pair it with wine is good. Monk on Gamer, lovely stream, guys. Thank you so much, Monk on Gamer.
Monk.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And thank you for the good wishes there.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Okay.
You guys have any more questions? It's been a pretty long live. It's actually flown by.
I know.
Yeah, almost 2 hours. Still can't believe it. Left channel. Jumi doesn't like beer. Not really. Right?
Jumi doesn't. I don't like beer. I don't like it because it keeps me going to the bathroom. Like using the bathroom.
See, Robert Stevens. Congrats on living your dream of full-time travel. Look for videos and new shows. Thank you so much, Robert. We really appreciate your support. We always look forward to seeing your comments. You're always there. Louis Who, hey, I was showing my parents and grandma.
Hello, Louis Who.
Yeah, really, when you were trying Caribbean food, they liked it. Oh, thank you. Oh, we love that. We still can't believe that video reached so many people in Guyana and Trinidad Tobago. Like, that's really that's a gem of Queens is the Richmond Hill Ozone Park neighborhood. And that's an incredible cuisine, doubles. That's actually the last food we ate before we took this trip. When we got a ride to the airport, we
stopped over.
Yep. We stopped over and we bought a ton of aloo pies. We took like 10 aloo pies on the plane.
to eat.
So we ate them on the plane. We ate them even a little bit when we checked into our Airbnb. So
Here in Malaysia.
It's nice because right by JFK Airport. So we love to, whenever we have a flight that's early enough, we love to stop there, get food, and take it on the plane with us.
You don't have the New York weather. New York. You guys are awesome. Just looking for.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. City and Beyond. You haven't found the right beer yet. Yeah, maybe not.
I just don't like beer. Yeah. Period. Well, I like cider.
Cider, I guess, is the close.
Yeah, but I just don't like beer. I don't like the way it settles in my stomach. I don't.
So let's see. Batikan, you guys are awesome. Can't wait for new videos and collabs here. Thank you so much. Yeah, John is an awesome guy. It's been great to meet him and become friends with him too. Like we're friends. We chat now. We text and that. So we come back to New York. We definitely would like to do some more videos with him. I'm sure that's how a lot of you guys have found us too. So thank you so much for coming over.
So guys, yes,
hard cider is good, especially if it's a little drier. There's actually one I tried that was kind of like an IPA. It was like a hoppier version. So that was pretty interesting.
All right.
So thank you so much,
guys for chatting with us.
Yeah, and don't forget, hit the thumbs up on this live stream. And Gary Oliver. Yeah, we're not going to leave it unanswered.
Watching from Scotland.
Thank you for stopping by. Scotland must be very early in the morning, huh? Visiting OIC in September. You think my travel plans will be okay by then? We really don't know. We hope so. It's just the situation's kind of crazy. September potentially. Maybe if you're there mid to late. I don't know.
If they can make a vaccine, hopefully.
Yeah. Lesson travel may say, how are you hydrating yourself in KL? What are you drinking these days? All right, a lot of water with
lemon and ginger.
You know, we drink apple cider vinegar with water as well.
Every day.
We eat raw garlic as well for immune system.
And we drink red wine.
Yeah, red wine when we have our alcoholic beverage. Let's see. Maria Noble, thank you guys. We're looking forward to showing it too. It's going to be a little different with the quarantine, but yeah, everybody, you can do thumbs up. Thank you. And guys, check out our other channel too, the Greg and Jumi that we just launched. It's going to be more for our travels and story.
And I just published a video there, our first video.
Yeah, our first video. It's like our when we left. You know, it's how we got here and our traveling here. City Beyond, great seeing you. Be safe, travel. Thank you so much, guys. You too, stay safe in Jersey. Wish you guys all the best. Robert Stevens, thanks. Ciao, stay safe. You too, stay safe. D-Hodge, good luck with your future travels. Ran to you guys and you're doing a tour. Love your channel. Thank you so much. I remember you. You definitely ran into us a few times at the Alpha So Cart. That's really cool. I think you were one of the first people to recognize us on the street. It's happened way more in New York City. Lifestyle travel rates, yeah. I expect you say coffee teterik. Yeah, we were drinking a ton of the teterik and the kopi o and everything while we were outside. We could get the packets of that, but there's a lot of ingredients. We don't really want to have all that. We like to have it fresh. We like going to the stalls and get it. So, we might get it delivered soon, actually, the teterik or the coffee. We've just been making a little instant coffee here. I know not the best, but Indo coffee is actually pretty solid.
Link the channel in, guys. Okay, so if you go to Food and Footprints, we featured the other channel in our Food and Footprints account.
Yep.
Greg, I don't think you can find it yet because we haven't posted. Or we don't.
And the channel is called Greg and
Jumi, but it's featured in Food and Footprints account.
Yeah. So when you go click the channels, like when you're looking for other channels, they have their subscriptions and all that. That's what we have our other channel show.
Yeah. Okay, we miss you, Dan and Naz.
Dan and Naz, we miss you guys too.
I hope you guys are staying safe.
Yeah, you guys. Dan, thank you for being on the front lines. And
thanks for being and staying strong and
Naz
working for me.
You guys are awesome. Yeah, check out Dan and Naz. They're awesome channel as well. Everybody really into the comments. You're watching this again. A lot of them are fellow YouTubers as well. Check them all out. Great channels. Mamuchos, you guys are back. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. I know it was a crazy time in Istanbul. Thank you for coming. We'll all be chatting, of course. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much. We will be. I don't know if we're going to go live again. Soon. We will talk about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Let us know if you want to see more of these. We enjoyed it. We had a great time chilling with you all.
It's 11:48
Yeah.
in the morning.
It's almost lunchtime, so let's see what we're
Time
gonna
to
order.
eat. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Also, follow us on our Instagram.
Yep, Instagram.
We also
Yep,
post
real-time updates. Food and
real-time
footprints
updates there.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Stay safe. Thank you, guys. Love you guys too.
Thanks,
More live
guys.
stream. It's good feedback. Thank you. We're gonna see. Let's see how
We'll
things
see
go.
how things go. Cheers. Chin chin.
Coffee. Cheers. She's the best. Have a great. Thank you so much. Have a great day, weekend, week,
Night.
situation. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay home. Let's hope this thing blows over, curve gets flattened. Hope things go back to normal as soon as possible. We just don't know. It's a crazy time, but we're all living in it. And we're all doing it. So.
Yep.
Cats cry.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That's it. Peace.